Welcome back. Now it's time to start a discussion about higher order functions. Higher order functions are a powerful feature in Python where functions can accept other functions as arguments or return a function as a result. This concept allows for more flexible, concise, and readable code. I'll explain both aspects of higher order functions with intuitive examples. First, you have functions that accept other functions as arguments. A function that takes another function as an argument is a higher order function. This is particularly useful when you want to apply a certain operation to a set of data or perform a common action in different scenarios. Example, applying a function to each element on a list. Imagine you have a list of numbers and you want to apply a specific transformation to each number in the list. Instead of writing separate loops for each transformation, you can write a function that accepts another function as an argument and applies it to each element in the list. So I can type here def apply function to list. It's gonna take a function func and my underscore list should be func, and here should be my list. Then I'm gonna type here return. Now I'm gonna use something which I didn't explain yet, but I'm gonna explain at the end of the video what this is doing. I'm gonna put square brackets. I'm gonna type func parenthesis x, and I'll type for x in my list. Then I'm gonna go down here, I'll type def square it's gonna have a parameter x and it's gonna return x times 2. I'm gonna create another function def double, also it's gonna have a parameter x and it's gonna return x times 2. Let's push this down. I'll go down here, I'll create numbers, a list of numbers equals to it 1 2 3 4 5. Next I'm gonna push this down and I'll go down here and I'll type squared numbers equals to apply function to list. I'm gonna pass the square function without parentheses and the numbers that I define above, and I'll go down here, I'll type print square numbers. Let's run this and we have 1 4 9 16 and 25. So all of our numbers were squared because this is what this is doing here. Next I'm gonna type doubled numbers equals to apply function double without parentheses and numbers. Then I'm gonna go down here, I'll type print double square numbers. Now if I run this, you get 2 4 6 8 and 10. So this is what this is doing. So we are passing a function, which is in this case the square function. So the square function that is defined here is going to be passed here, and it's going to receive the parameter, is going to receive the variable x. So this loop will loop in the list, and x will be 1, x will be 2, and every time this number is passed to this function here, it will be squared. Let's put here this. And now, I didn't explain what is this because we didn't talk about this. We have square brackets, function x, and we have 4x in my list. So what is this? The expression square brackets func x for x in my list is an example of a list comprehension. We're gonna talk about list comprehensions later in the course, but I use this in this video because I wanted to show you the example of higher order function. List comprehensions provide a concise way to create a list by applying an expression to each item in an existing list or any iterable and collecting the results into a new list. Here is a breakdown of the components. We have my list, and this is the original list or iterable that you are iterating over. X. This represents each individual element in my list as the list comprehension iterates through it. Then we have func x. This is the expression that is applied to each element x. Func is a function that takes x as an argument and returns a result. The result of func x for each x is stored in the new list. So this is what this is doing. Okay, I'm gonna end this video here and I'll see you in the next video.